Hi, it's Heather and welcome to today's front body yoga practice. Let's begin by sitting on our heels a little bit more towards the back end of your mat and take both hands, interlace your fingers behind your back. Now, if this is a little tight for you, you can always open up the palms from one another, but roll those shoulders back and open up the chest towards the ceiling. Breathe in and out. In one more time. And then slowly fold on the exhale. Fold forward, keeping those fingers interlaced. Just starting to open up through the chest and shoulders. And then release the fingers from one another. Gently bring the arms down. You can even lift up your torso a little bit to take the knees out wide, toes to touch, and walk both hands forward. Melt the chest towards the floor. Take a couple breaths here. And then begin to walk both hands to the right. If you want, you can even place your left hand on top of the right. And then melt that chest towards the floor once more. And then slowly walk both hands to the left. You can even bring that right palm on top of the left. And then walk them both back to center. Use your hands to lift yourself up. Knees come in so that you're in a tabletop first. And then just shift all the way forward. Hips come down. Come to lie down on your belly. Hands come right underneath the shoulders. Forehead to the mat. Inhale. Engage the legs. And lift up the chest. Little cobra. Exhale, bring it down. Two more. Inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift up the chest. And then from here, let's just take both hands out in front so that your forearms are now on the ground. Coming into a Sphinx pose, so active poses before a little bit more passive. Take your shoulders right over your elbows. Again, engage those legs. So I mean engage the thighs so much so that your kneecaps are actually lifting off of the floor. And feel this gentle pull, like you're pulling the mat, pulling the ground towards you. Open the chest once more. Look forward. And then lift up, you can relax the front body. Lift up the left toes, point the toes, and then just reach back with this left hand, grab onto the foot. If this is a little inaccessible for you, we will be doing another quad stretch right after this as well, so you can always skip and stay in that Sphinx. Go ahead and draw that foot in towards your hips for a quad stretch. And if you even want to feel it a little bit deeper, you can lift up this elbow, use your strength, and breathe. Gently release. And let's just take it straight to the other side. So lifting up the right foot, pointing the toes, reaching back with the right hand, grabbing a hold of the foot, and gently drawing it in towards your hips as far as you're comfortable. So really personalize your practice. Do what suits your body the best. And if you want to take it deeper, again, pressing that hand into the ground, lifting up the elbow. And gently releasing. Great. Lift up the body, lift up the hips, coming back to that tabletop that we were in right before. And then just take your right foot right in between your hands. So uncurling the back toes, coming into a low lunge. And then heel toe that right foot out to the outside of your right hand, kind of more towards the side of your mat. Coming into a lizard. Really resting the hips. So you can always bring blocks here if you would like. You can come down to forearms to take it deeper. Or sometimes, like I was doing, if my wrists ever start to hurt, you can make fists. And it just kind of assists with that. Great. Press the left palm into the ground. Reach up for an open twist to the right. And then bring that right hand back. Lift up the back toes. See if you can grab a hold of that foot. Inhale just to open up the chest towards the sky on that side, and then exhale to draw that foot into the hips. This is probably my favorite quad stretch. Release the foot, come all the way back to the front. First, heel toe that right foot back into the center, coming back to that low lunge, and then just take it straight back to the tabletop. Send the left foot forward now, just switching straight to the other side, coming into the low lunge first. Let your hips melt towards the floor. And then heel toe that left foot out to the left side. So the front foot's actually going to be slightly angled out towards the side, just a little bit. Again, really let your hips melt down, coming to wherever you're comfortable, whether that's all the way down to forearms, or up like me, or even using blocks. Press the right palm into the ground, reach up for open twist to the left, and then back, lifting up those back toes at the same time. Grab a hold of the foot, open up, inhale the chest to the sky, and then slowly draw the foot in on the exhale. You may feel that one side is a little bit tighter than the other side. That is definitely this side for me. Release. Come all the way back. Heel toe that foot in first to the low lunge, and then send it back to where it was in the tabletop. Now take the knees hips distance, hip bone distance, and walk your hands towards you. Lift up the hips, So now we're just kneeling on our knees, but with hips lifted, and take both hands to the low back. Curl the back toes under and just roll those shoulders back like we did earlier, opening the chest towards the sky. Really focus on lifting your chest up, 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 relaxing the neck, and you might feel your hips slowly press forward. Now, option to stay here if this is enough for you. If you want to release the hands back to your heels, feel free to do that as well. Really opening up and focusing on that chest lifting. Slowly come all the way up, inhale. Take your time through these transitions. And then walk both hands back out in front of you. Again, back to the tabletop. Let's do a couple cat poses just to counter all that back bending we were doing. So inhale first in neutral. And exhale, draw the chin into the chest, round the back. Inhale back to neutral. And exhale one more time. Round the back, chin in. Pull those abs up, up towards the ceiling. And inhale back to neutral. Swing those legs out around in front of you. Come to center yourself on your mat. And bring the soles of the feet together. Slowly roll. Use your elbows to roll onto your back. Take your time. And then take both hands palm face up to either side of you. I'm going to leave you here in Reclined Goddess today. Feel free to try this, and then if you want, you can take a normal shavasana as well. I'm going to be taking a Reclined Goddess as my shavasana today. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoyed this front body yoga class, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.